You see the respect. Tuscaloosa about 45 minutes away. Deontay says about 30 minutes away the way he drives. And Wilder back here, and we'll have to keep a close eye on that right hand, Virgil Hunter. Round one underway. And tearing a tendon in his bicep as Washington with a nice jab opens things up. Was able to still keep Chris Arreola at bay with a good, stiff jab.
Shows that he's meaning business. He's determined to win. He's landed a couple of jabs
On his opponents, having that advantage. How different is it when you're looking a guy straight in the eye, Virgil? I mean, talking for the 6'7" crowd out there. That's a chant for USA, and then you hear a USC chant for Gerald Washington. It's quickly changed in his favor by the fans that he does have here. I think him at least coming out and throwing that good sharp jab early at least made that much of a statement. They got crossed up.
Deontay to let him know you just can't walk in on me.
Tries to double up on a jab and throw a right hand, so.
I think that's what I'm looking for. I want to see if it's well. Kind of laying back on that right hand.
Washington presses the action.
More like a bulldog.
Washington does need to keep his left hand up.
Is it fair to say that Gerald Washington is winning this round?
It's very fair to say that at this point.
You wonder Washington, as he was on a campaign to get the fight with Wilder, if he just had a sense all along that he could compete and or win. And he has come in very calm, very determined, and has had a very good opening round in fighting for the heavyweight championship. We step away. Looks interesting so far. Back for round two. Wilder and Washington after this. He said, I was facing the best athletes in the world. That was the heyday of Pete Carroll's unbelievable recruiting classes. And so he was, as a defensive end, facing top athletes day after day. Now, that didn't make him a better boxer.
He could rise above to it. He can rise to the occasion and take a step up, and he's shown this so far.
He is fighting a big guy. Ooh, he gets caught with the hook walking in. He can't get careless, Washington.
We've seen Wilder start slow before. He is usually fairly relaxed. We've seen him almost to the point where you want to see him put his foot on the gas a little bit.
As we are right now.
Yeah, kind of now, you're right.
Deontay with the jab, he's moving him back. So that's something the viewers need to pay attention to. It's like a pipe, isn't he? Right there, he's squaring his legs up. If he shows him a jab and steps in behind it, he can catch him with a right hand.
He will drive him back. Washington also, I think it is indicative of his preparation.
Right. And I always felt that heavyweight should be a proper fighting.
Yeah, good fight for Wilder. Is making him think in there. It's no easy fight. He's definitely thinking. You can see he's closing up right.
Good body shot. Nice shot again.
Wilder figuring he's in for a fight.
He has to catch up. I have Washington up 2 rounds. That jab landed very nice. What he's showing is Deontay's inexperience.
Try to right hand and they open up. Most impressive when he's just throwing that jab straight out, isn't it?
Now right there, the physical strength of Washington is coming into play at this point also. By stepping in on Wilder and not paying attention to his right hand, not respecting it. He could good Deontay at this point.
But the jab so far is what is stopping. Wilder wants to open up his attack, but that's a nice jab coming right off the shoulder from Gerald Washington.
And it's disrupting his rhythm at this point.
Wild right hand.
His timing is just perfect.
Washington. And I think he should continue to come forward now. He's standing stationary. He should continue to attack.
He does
nice jab.
That is a straight, long left jab as well by Washington.
And he should continue to use exactly. And when you look at Deontay, when he moves Deontay back from the jab, Deontay is not in a position to counter the jab, and he's letting him rest. Deontay is letting Gerald rest. He seems confused. You see Deontay close his eyes right there when he punched.
Gerald Washington is 34 years old, again with the late start in the Navy, playing college football. The clock is ticking. So he was stalking Deontay Wilder. He knows, hey, I'm 18-0-1. He gets a shot at the heavyweight title, and he has fought very well through 3 rounds here in Birmingham.
Ooh.
Moves in, right hand to the body again. Active with the jab and now imposing his will on Deontay Wilder. We're going to keep it here. Let's look back at some of this. And Virgil, tell us what you're seeing, because we're seeing certain things be very effective for Gerald.
Again, you saw the jab knock Deontay back. That's significant in a fight of this magnitude. And it's not allowing Deontay to counter him with his right hand. Deontay hasn't figured it out here. Here we get a real clear picture of it. Not only it knocks him back, but it twisted him around in the head. So,
a Mercedes sprinter named Anna May, because she's a nurturer who always gets him to his destination safely. But if the fight keeps going like it is, Gerald Washington might have a chance to rename that belt.
Evander, did you get to see Larry Holmes? Do you have a relationship with Larry?
Yeah, we buddies.
Okay, I would figure. Larry Holmes here in the house. Ernie Shavers is here as well as Wilder starts to throw. Ineffective though so far. Washington is able to establish that distance, stay in the pocket. And you see there the Throwdown scoring app. If you're scoring for us while you're watching the fight, you all think it's 3 rounds to 0, Gerald Washington. It's very possible. He goes, my timing, my mental game. He goes, I've got to be relaxed, but I've got to be aggressive. He said, I've got to learn to be comfortable when you're supposed to be uncomfortable. This is an uncomfortable situation. I would say he looks comfortable, Virgil, so far.
He does, and he looks real assured. And he's, again, the jab that he's using is very effective. It's got Deontay guessing. You can see Deontay thinking. He's not reacting. He's thinking, I don't think he expected this.
Yeah, against Chris Arreola. That's a good body shot by Wilder. And again, he goes with the right hand to the body. Now he gets a little rough with Washington. Didn't need to do that. Flash out a jab and do the punishing even with one hand. He's not able to do that here.
Deontay Wilder needs to take advantage of this round. I think Gerald Washington stepping back a little bit. Deontay should throw a little bit more. Put this round in the pocket. But Gerald Washington, I see a Gerald Washington thinking in there. I think he's waiting for that lazy jab to counter on top with that overhand right. I don't know if I'm right, but he's definitely thinking, waiting for Deontay Wilder to make a mistake. Got a double jab. Deontay Wilder, he's just throwing one lazy jab.
From the other fighter that's difficult just to walk through, but he obviously has a more complete arsenal, but we haven't seen it yet. Gerald Washington doing a terrific job. Established himself early. Let me just ask you the stupid question then, Virgil. I know this is simplistic, but when Vladimir Klitschko had to face Tyson Fury, and he was actually looking at a guy in the eyes, and he's used to looking at a much, shorter guy at the very least, how much does that size, and we're talking about the jab and the culture of the jab in the right hand, how much does the size alone change the equation here for Deontay?
Mind made up, he's going to win. Just like right there, he just missed a big counter, and he's made his mind up. He's going to go out on the shield, and he's made up his mind he's going to win. So Deontay is in a tough fight, more than he expected, I believe. That'll take you a long way when a man has his mind up made to win. He's very difficult to beat, especially the skill level is similar.
Abner, how difficult is it?
Well, it shouldn't be difficult for Deontay Wilder. He's been in this position before. He's a great fighter, and he should definitely change the game plan. He should definitely...
And with one shot, it all changes.
Yeah.
Wilder with the right hand, and down goes Washington.
Washington is on unsteady legs. He's on very unsteady legs.
He is.
Wilder is talking to the crowd, saying, I told you. Let's see what happens now. Big left hand. Mike Griffin is getting closer. Washington is hit again. And is Griffin stopping this fight?
She's stopping.
Oh, yeah.
Washington is hurt, wobbling around. And maybe that was the right call. Wow.
Yeah.
That changed fast.